Alright. I'm gonna. Alright, well, where's Soul Reaper at? Where's he at? I'm gonna see if I can actually beat him this time because 2 times I've lost already. So I'm gonna. He actually got better. So, anyways. Okay, anyways. Pick your character, Soul Reaper.
Let's see.
I want to see if I can do.
I'm gonna pick Shinigami again.
Alright, I'm gonna pick Collector again. Let's see if I got better. Beating on KJ 20 times. Alright, anyways.
State your premise again, I guess.
I guess my character's solo is due to outscaling and better abilities. Go ahead and
Okay.
state your premise.
Okay, out-hacking, outscaling, and speed blitzing for me.
Okay, fuck. You go
Okay,
first.
wait, we need prerequisites first. Let me get
I mean,
them.
I can get Valmy to appeal direct.
Okay. I already have something. Hold up.
Yeah. All right. Lock in. Okay. Okay.
All right. Check in general. I got you.
I bet. No fallacy limits. Okay, define no fallacy limits.
Okay, so a fallacy limit would be a prerequisite within a debate that basically, like, let's say the fallacy limit is 3. If the fallacy limit is 3, if you commit 3 fallacies within the discourse, you automatically lose. That's an auto concession. If you commit 3 fallacies, the same can be applied to pretty much any number, 7, 8. Basically, we don't have a fallacy limit, so I can commit 10 fallacies, where you can commit 12 fallacies, and
So why does
neither
your
of us.
character? Hold on. Okay, so why does your character need no fallacy limit? Can you explain that?
What?
Why do you need a no fallacy limit?
No, it's you don't have to agree upon it. If you don't want to, you can object to it and we can try to agree upon a different set of prerequisites if you want.
Hmm.
These are just the prerequisites that I'm suggesting. You can come up with something different if you want. It's not axiomatic.
I guess I'll do. I'll do the fallacy. I guess.
No fallacy limits. What I put.
No, just like. I mean, all right, whatever you want to do, it don't matter.
All right. I wanna. I'll stay upon those rules, I guess.
Okay.
So yeah, you can begin if you want.
I mean, you can begin. You can begin.
No. You begin arguing.
All right, what you want me to go over first?
Whatever substantiates your position within collector.
Okay. Right. I guess I'll go over the feats. Why I think my character outscales your character. Okay. So
You already stated your position. You just have to like show proof of it.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's exactly what I'm gonna do, Soul Reaper.
Okay.
So anyways, as you already know, that my character can move the moon with a finger.
Okay. Can you graphically corroborate on that?
I know. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show the exact scan. Hold your horses, Soul Reaper. All right, I'm gonna find it wherever it is. Fuck, I'm just gonna look it up. All right, check debate. Check the debate channel. It's right there. This is one of the.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. I mean, I showed the scan during during the first debate we had, so you should. I think you should know this by now.
Okay, I see. So
So,
how exactly does this support your premise?
I mean, this isn't my only. This is my only scan though. So,
I know, but like we're going
well,
each thing you show specifically. How is this? How does this support it?
by how's by support? What do you mean by that?
How does this support your position of outscaling and outhacking my character?
It supports that to outscaling. By the way, I did say that this isn't the only scan I have to back up my claim of outscaling.
Okay, then I guess show all of it. And
Yeah,
then
that's all good. So, do you have any contentions to my scanner? You're not going to attack my argument.
you said you didn't want me to contend to anything
I
until you
mean, I
fin
mean, are you going to attack? But I didn't say that. I mean, you can attack my argument. Just are you going to
I,
attack my
I,
argument? Yes or no?
I put it into question. That's my form of attacking.
Okay, so your form of attacking is just a question.
Yeah, that can be taken as a contention or an objection. If you're not able to protect your position, that pretty much falls under that just like applies your argument.
So you're not going to attack my argument. Is what you're telling me.
I'm putting it into question. That's a straw man fallacy.
Fine, I'll show the other arguments. I mean, you could have just at least like debunked my argument here. You could have at least done that. But all right, whatever.
Okay, the thing is, it's not. This isn't like the scan you showed isn't really something that like needs to be attacked or debunked or whatever.
All right. Okay, so let me find the other one. The other scan of him. I mean, I'm pretty sure you already know the other one. I was gonna say the him
Just
in the
show it.
dimension.
Just show it all. Just show it
All
all.
right, let me find it though. I gotta scroll up a long time, so let me show. I mean, by now you probably know the reset the dimension one.
Hmm?
The reset the dimension.
Just show
See,
everything. Honestly, I
all
don't
right,
remember.
all right, fine. I'm gonna show it then. Let me find that shit then. All right, let me try to find it. I'm gonna try to find this one. So where is it? Like, oh my god, where the fuck is it? Shit. Okay. I don't know where it is though. I remember having it being one of my main arguments. So do you mind if I like explain what it is though?
Explain what?
Explain the argument that I'm gonna give if I
Yeah,
find it.
sure.
Okay. Okay, so what the argument is about is the collector like resets the dimension and takes it over.
Resets the dimension and takes it over.
Yeah, pretty much. He
Okay.
resets it into his own home.
Okay.
What's happening here? I'm gonna rematch Soul Reaper after losing to him.
Oh, all right.
I bet you want to judge this debate again? Do you want to? Okay. Well, anyways, so do you have any contentions for my exact argument that I'm giving you, Soul Reaper?
You will obviously you have to show that he's able to do this.
Okay, Bear. I'm gonna show it real quick. If I could find it. What the fuck is that, bro? I don't know where's it at, bro? Where? Anyways, so it's gotta be somewhere. I don't fucking know where is that. I'm gonna do the all. Hold on, okay, so in hold on, in 1009 is where he resets the dimension. All right,
Yo,
this is the time.
do
All right,
do
so
my
check.
nigga.
And at 1009 is where he resets the entire dimension. It's where he starts to reset the dimension.
Yo, dumbass
10.
nigga.
So do you have any arguments for that? I mean, any attacks for that? I meant
1009.
yeah, 1009 because it's like all the scenes of Collector. But since I can't find, okay, so do you have any contents to the argument?
Still watching.
Oh, you're still watching the 1009. Wait, did you select the time step of 1009?
Yeah, hold up.
Yeah, just go to
Wait,
1009.
wait.
Resetting the dimension.
Hold on.
All right.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put in the question the scaling of the dimension itself, because the only range that I'm seeing that this is covering is just like the forest and a few rocks. So in order for this to be considered a good feat, like what's the valid scaling for the dimension itself?
So you want me to like scale the dimensions? What you're asking me to do?
Yeah, in order for the feat to be considered good.
So like, how do you want me to scale the dimension?
Just show proof that it's a powerful dimension.
I show proof. I'm gonna try to find the proof. Okay. Do you want me to like explain the dimension, or do I have to like just show proof of the dimension being like?
Okay, let me see. So like, maybe show. Let me see if I can tell you what I'm referring to. Maybe show proof that the dimension's been able to resist other powerful things that could scale to an extremely high level. Like basically, in other words, prove that the dimension that Collector destroyed can be considered a
He
good
didn't destroy
feat.
it. He reset it.
Okay, so whatever. Prove that it was a good feat that he was able to reset that dimension.
Okay. So you want they don't really tell us exactly how strong the dimension is. It just showed him reset the dimension.
Okay,
Fuck, what?
so like around where would you scale the dimension?
I mean, judging by the cosmology, I'll scale it somewhere around like around Galaxy or something like that. I get around Galaxy or Universal.
Okay, so you can see to this being a galaxy to universal level feat.
I mean, you want me? I mean, is this how you want me to like scale the entire Galaxy? You want me
No,
to?
like this
But you
feat
wanted me to.
specifically. This feat specifically, do you agree to scale it to universal?
I mean, if you want to highball that if you want to highball it or lowball it, then
No, it's your burden. Do you scale it to this?
if I'm lowballing it, then I'll scale it to Galaxy. But if I'm like highballing the fuck out of it, then I'll scale it to maybe Universal Plus or something.
Okay, so where do you want to scale it? Just pick one thing.
I guess Uni Plus. I guess.
Okay, Uni Plus, we can agree on that. Do you have any more proof of his feats, or do you just concede to him being Uni Plus?
I mean, sure, sure, we can go ahead and have that to Uni Plus. We can cap it at Uni Plus.
Okay, so he scales to Uni Plus, we can agree on that. All right, I'm gonna
All
show
right.
proof on
Anyways,
Mike.
all right. So go ahead and state your arguments.
Okay, I'm looking for my character real quick. Hold on.
Okay. So you're using the mimic, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So you're using the mimic. I bet.
I'm using
mean-
Shinigami from the Mimic.
Oh, your mic glitched out. You're using Shinigami from the mimic. I bet.
Okay,
Hmm.
let's see.
Lock in today.
Hold on.
Fix your mic a little bit. It's kind of glitching out.
Let me look.
All right.
So what did I miss? Hey.
I mean, he's going to state his arguments.
Oh.
Agreed on his character being universal level plus.
But I'm gonna attack his arguments. Don't worry. I'm gonna come back from this. All right. I'm gonna have a little comeback. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry, Doom. Okay. Anyways, so do you have your argument yet? That
I'm
voice crack
getting
is
it.
terrible. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay. Okay, that's my first argument. I put
Okay. Where's it
there.
at? Did it in debate?
Yeah, I'm sylogizing a form of. I'm sylogizing my argument.
Hey, damn. All right, bet. All right. So,
What?
hey, slow down. All right. All right. Damn. Shit. I'm-
Let me just like put in everything first, and then.
Wait, you use drip
Okay,
sauce as
so
arguments?
no, drip sauce doesn't drip sauce skill Dragon Ball?
Yeah. Apparently, when you debated Doom.
Oh, I don't know about that. But just focus on this.
Okay. I bet.
So yeah, basically in simple terms, he acquires qualitative superiority. I justified this upon my rationalization.
So Reaper, you're saying that the ontology is connected to Japanese mythology. That's what you're saying.
Buddhist folklore. Yes, yokai.
Okay, so is there any proof of this being stated or of this being stated?
Yes, I literally showed tons of images. All of these videos show you proof and logos by the creator that this is definitely based upon that.
Okay.
So yeah, in simple terms, he rules over hell. So due to this, check the argument for the rest. We can apply qualitative superiority here. Qualitative superiority is just outscaling a specific object to the point that you can't really call it a comparison. Whenever someone adds a difficulty to how much superior the gap between something is, it tells us like the gap between the two objects. Like diffs is like no concept of diff or beyond negative diffs are still ratios of difficulty as they are able to give us an explanation as to how much the gap is. Qualitative superiority is like a gap that cannot be explained as it's an above infinite gap. It cannot be of any comparison, and Shinigami essentially rules hell, which means no other being in Jigoku compares to him. Shinigami being the ruler of hell would mean he's far superior to any other mimic monster in this chapter, and hence he scales to this tier, which the other things were scaled. You can check.
So okay, so where do you scale hell in the mimic?
Hell?
Hell, yeah, hell.
Okay, this is Jigoku. I gave the whole. Did you finish reading like the whole thing I gave?
I mean, you're arguing him being the king of hell. So where do you scale hell?
I
I'm
gave
asking that.
explanation for. I gave explanation for everything in the argument. Just read it all, and then if you have any further inquiries, you can ask me.
Okay. But you said, but are you actually just gonna scale hell, or you just? So where do
It's
you have
already.
hell? I mean, I'm asking. So are you going to scale hell? Yes or no, Soul Reaper?
Okay, so here's the thing. We have the ability to perceive Jigoku as a hierarchical structure, based on a person's immorality. The immoral of a person is basically based on their actions. Their punishment becomes intensely extended. We know that the eight hells are counted as different planes where each plane has different settings within them. In example terms, you can't perceive Jigoku as a country, and each plane represents a different city based on hierarchy system that is ranked contingently on immorality. Not that Jigoku is a country though. But so another, let me see if I can. Another way to perceive like this using a number line where the gap is between 1 to 100 and every number represents a different plane that is that. So I gave proof of this too. The realms of Naraka and Jigoku are the same idea. They transcend each other in nature qualitatively. So let me see if I can
Okay.
Goku transcends each realm in nature based on Jigoku's hierarchical system, where each realm represents a different realm that suggests uh, a transcendental nature in any aspect. This is evident in the first scan, which illustrates Jigoku's views on the realms as transcendent in nature. Furthermore, in religious contexts, including Buddhism, transcendence is the idea of going beyond nature. In this context, as the second scan provides insights into this concept of religious transcendence, which includes Buddhism, one can argue that some Platonic views can also exist within Jigoku. So basically what the links I shared imply is that the six realms are fully independent of reality completely in all aspect in simple terms, which falls under Platonic views. As Platonic views possess concepts that are completely transcendent to all of reality in every aspect, which is basically what this first scan shows. Keep in mind, this includes Jigoku, which is a realm of Samsara. Going by this context and the fact that Jigoku is a spirit realm and a non-physical as substantiated previously, we can say that there is no contradictions here. Shinigami does scale to this as he rules over hell, and then that's where we can where we can apply qualitative superiority. So as
Define
as I
quality
said,
superiorities.
I already defined it, but if you want, I can repeat it. Qualitative superiority is just outscaling a specific object to the point where you can't really call it a comparison. Whenever someone adds a difficulty to how much superior the gap between something is, it tells us the gap between the two objects. Diffs like no concept of diff or beyond negative diffs are still ratios of difficulty as they are able to give an explanation as to how the gap is. Qualitative superiority is like a gap that cannot be explained. As it's above an infinite gap, it cannot be of any comparison. Shinigami essentially rules hell, which means no other being in Jigoku compares to him. Shinigami being the ruler of hell, which means he's far superior to any other mimic monster in the chapter, and hence he scales to his tier via qualitative superiority. And Jigoku and hell in this context transcends the idea of going beyond nature. So the six realms again are fully independent of reality, and with Platonic views, you can argue that these are transcendent to all reality in every single aspect.
Okay, how do you know that this is transcendent to all reality?
I'm syllogizing this upon Buddhist folklore and what transcending something means according to different religions. You can I gave links to all of this to substantiate my premises.
Okay, so was this all stated by the creator that the entire cosmology of the mimic is connected to like Japanese folklore?
Yeah, in an implicit version, yes. So via logos, which is clues that the hold on, let me define logos for you. Hold on. So appeals to the wait, no, I'm using the okay. Appeal to audience sense of reason and logic. So when an author uses logos, the author makes clear logical connections between ideas. So so basically he'll like the author like gives you connections between certain things and appeals to the audience using this, and based upon the connections and like the immense correlation that the mimic gives us, upon this we can contextualize and deduce that this is indeed based on yokai and Buddhist folklore.
Okay.
Do you have objections, or can we conclude?
Just one more thing though.
Uh-huh.
So you're saying this is all stated by the creator, correct?
Yes, implicitly through hints within the game.
Okay. So by your logic, you're saying that because that your character rules over hell, that he outscales my character.
Yes, because he would have pertained qualitative superiority. So an infinite gap between any existent being in Jigoku, and yeah, due to qualitative superiority, there's an infinite gap in power between my character and your character.
Okay, so why do you think that your character who rules over hell could beat my character just because he rules over hell? If that makes a little sense.
I just explained this with complex propositions and deductive reasoning. I just explained that.
Okay, so that doesn't really prove much if the character that wins, actually that rules over hell can actually win just because he rules over hell. Okay, so how does it explain that just because your character that he rules over hell, which means he can actually just beat my character with no difficulty at all.
That's a bit of an oversimplification. It's much more nuanced than that which I just justified.
Okay. I guess we can go to verdict right now, or we can just appeal
Okay.
direct.
Do you concede?
Now we're just gonna go to verdict right now, and I can believe what I can. We
Like
can
you
explain why
didn't.
we want. I mean, I just attacked your argument though. What are you talking about?
Like, okay, I defended it. If you just because you attack my argument doesn't necessarily mean that you win. If I defend my position and I'm able to counter your objection, that means that I win. That's simply how it works.
Okay, so you're all right. Well, damn, bro. Well, debate Souls. I think Souls would beat me. I don't know.
Oh hell no! He would beat the shit out of me. But do you concede? Like, can we already
Yeah,
conclude
I
this?
guess I lost this shit. I guess I lost this shit. I ain't gonna lie.
All right.
All right.
See
Well,
you.
I'm